Want to go to Pluto? We've flown by, but I want to stop there. I just need to figure out how.
Before you go to Pluto, you have to go to Mars, and you have to get off of Earth first.
But how?
With a timely exploration.
Copernicus claimed that the sun is the center of the universe. Brahe did not agree, so he built an institute on an island and spent decades carefully taking measurements. His assistant Kepler used this data to prove heliocentrism, ironically, and also discovered that the orbits of planets are elliptical, not circular. The planets don't move at the same speed, and the farther away a planet is, the longer it takes to go around the sun. Separately, Galileo experimented with motion, and Newton put all of these ideas together to theorize universal gravitation and the laws of motion.
Okay, what does this have to do with Pluto?
Have patience.
Velocities, or speeds, change due to forces like gravity, and all things are affected by it. When you throw something in the air, it falls back down, and the velocity decreases. If you throw something faster, it travels farther, but eventually comes back down. But if you launch something at a fast enough speed, called orbital velocity, the object will always be falling, and as the Earth rotates, it never actually reaches the ground. This is how satellites orbit the Earth.
So that's how one gets launched off Earth.
Yes, and now to get to Mars, we use the Hohmann transfer orbit.
If we increase the velocity, a spacecraft can leave Earth's orbit and orbit the Sun. Scientists timed this very carefully, so the elliptical orbit it travels along meets Mars. Once there, the speed is decreased until the spacecraft is at the velocity that allows it to orbit the planet. And voila, we're at Mars.
Brilliant! I just need to plan a Hohmann transfer to Pluto, and I'll be all set.
Actually, that's not the case.
To get to Mars, it usually takes about 8 months. To get to Pluto using the Hohmann transfer would take a lifetime because it's so far away. As Kepler found, the farther away a planet is, the longer it takes to orbit the sun. Also, remember forces change velocities? The speed on this big orbit would be so fast that in order to slow it down, we would need an extremely powerful rocket to apply that force, and we just don't have that power.
Oh, so that's why New Horizons flew by Pluto without stopping. But why explain all this history if it's impossible?
Because the farther back you look, the further forward you're likely to see. After 200 years, Newton's theories were challenged by Einstein, and even today we're still trying to grasp the workings of a universe. Who knows, you may just find a way to go to Pluto and beyond.
Thank you for watching.